It's Thursday evening at 7:02 p.m. I just cleared from my second fare tonight. It is taxi vlog 333. There's really not much to see because I'm pointing the camera out of the car. And oh, we just speed hump. Okay, we just went over a speed hump. There's another speed hump here. And yeah, it's been, I guess, a disgusting week. It's kind of rainy and kind of windy, and it's been like this all week long so far. And I'm hand holding the camera. I don't know why, just to show you the wipers going back and forth. And head towards my part of town, so to speak. But I might go around the block a few times because just because. Well, let's see what's been going on this week. What is going on? Came out on Monday and it was a struggle. I think we can put the camera on me instead of out there, because all you're looking at is the rainy, boring bullshit that's going on. Okay, let's see if I can point it the right way. Something like that. Is that about appropriate? Okay. Monday came out. It was slow. It was a struggle. And it took a while for me to break even. I guess it was around midnight, maybe a bit later. And I got a lot of fares, but my fortunes were mounting slowly. And, you know, $5 here, $6 there, that old routine. And it turned out that I had, I guess, 160 or so on by 4 o'clock. And then I got a call to pick someone up. I was awakened, actually, to pick someone up. So I went and picked her up, and she went to the airport, thankfully. And it ended up being a very good fare. And after I got back into town, I had another quick one or two between 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning, and ended up doing okay for a Monday night. Tuesday was, once again, a difficult haul. Tuesday was the same kind of thing, where my fortunes were growing little by little as the night went on. I think it took till 1 o'clock to break even. And I was so disgusted, I think at 11 or so, I went home just to get a hug from Cindy, because I was really not feeling like being out here. With this weather and everything, my seasonal affective disorder was really kicking in, and I was feeling depressed. And it's like I'm getting $5 or $6 at a time. And it was just torture. I was reading this book here. It is A Scanner Darkly by Philip K. Dick. It's about a bunch of druggies and kind of what it's like to be in the drug world, or involved in the drug world, and dealing and being an addict. And I don't know if that's the depressing part. I found parts of it quite humorous. But that Tuesday night, I just dragged it on till the last minute. Actually, you know, that night, what did happen was, it took, yes, till 11 to break even. And it was quiet. And then, just around 11, I got sent to the Fox Pub, which is one of my favorite places in the whole world. because it's the only stripper bar in town. Yes, I think it's the only one. I don't believe there's another one. That somebody tried to make it go out of the old basement of the station house in Langford, but that didn't. I don't think that worked out. So I get there, and this girl walks up to me, as I'm the only cab in the parking lot, and she says, "Is this cab for Christy?" And I say, "Yeah." She says, "I'll get her." So she gets this other girl who's kind of a little bit stumbling, with a blank expression on her face, and I'm thinking, oh shit, oh no. One side of me saying to run, to get the fuck out of there before she gets in the car, and the other half of me is saying, but I need some gas money. I just got my lease. I need some gas money now. So here I am with the two sides going, oh, gas money won out, you know. Gas money won out over, you know, getting away from there. So she gets in, and I say, where would you like to go? And she says, I don't know. I don't know where I am. And I say, do you have an address that you want to go to? Where do you live? She doesn't want to tell me, and I say, look, without a destination, I can't take you there. And she asks me, where are we? And I say, we are at the Fox Pub. So then she says, oh, the Sticky Wicket. Another place I don't work usually. So we take her down to the Sticky Wicket, and we get down there, and she seemed to have fallen asleep, but she woke up just as we stopped the car, and she asked me, how much do I owe you? And I say, it's $10.95. And she says, oh, okay. So she's rummaging in this big bag of hers, and then she says, how much do I owe you? I say, it's $10.95. So she's rummaging in her bag some more. She says, I can't seem to find my wallet. And at this point I look around and I go, oh, she's really fucked up. And I see a reflection on the floor. It's the reflection of the zipper from the interior light of the car, and I go, is this it? She goes, oh yeah, that's it. That's my wallet. I say, okay. And she's looking in the wallet and looking in the wallet, and she pulls out a debit card. There was no cash in it. So she hands me the debit card. I put in all the particulars into the machine, and I hand it back to her. And she goes, beep, 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 beep. And then, beep, beep. Uh-oh, that's the wrong beep. So she hands it back to me, and it says, pin error. I say, well, you put the wrong pin in there. Can we try again? I give it to her again. Beep, beep. Third time. I say, look, can I do it? She says, sure. So I punch everything in, and then I ask her, so what's your PIN number? She gives me 0323. What are you doing? Why are people walking across the street in the middle of the block, right into traffic, and grabbing their children by the hand? Only in Victoria. So she says 0323, and I punched the 0323 in, and it said declined, because she had tried too many times and got the PIN wrong too many times. I'm sure she knew that there was nothing in that bank account, and she said, well, I don't know what to do now. I said, I know what you do. You get away from my cab. You get out of here. I do not wish to waste any more time with you. Go away. She's got no cash. The bank card doesn't work because she puts the wrong number in. Obviously, there was no money in the account. And she knew she was going to play me because she was suddenly a lot more sober when she opened the door and got out. I tell you. That's worse than the guy last week with the drive-through. At least he paid. So this one just pissed me off so bad I actually went home to get a hug from Cindy because I was feeling so dejected and depressed and low. It's like, kick a man when he's down. You know, I'm just getting my lease on, and I just need a bit of gas money so I can, you know, start making a profit. And you deny me that $10.95 gas money? You fucking bitch! The rest of the night just trickled along. People were a lot better and a lot nicer after that. Or, of course, maybe they were a little bit sympathetic because I just told them the story I just told you. Last night, Wednesday, I came out. The same old story again, waiting an hour for the first fare that was like, well, it was a $15 fare. And I got another fare about an hour after that. It was another $15 fare. Last night the fares were longer, but there were fewer of them. So in one way it was more stressful, just wondering if you're going to make any money because the calls were fewer and far between. There were a lot of YouTube videos posted yesterday, so I watched them. And about halfway through the night, I looked at everything that was subscribed to. Then it was so quiet, and a lot of people got fed up. A lot of drivers got fed up. By 1, 2 o'clock, they were all gone home. And after 2, I started making a little more money. I started getting calls more steadily. I was always first or second car in the zone, unlike now, which... What am I in the zone now? It says I'm 5th, but I have to update. This thing doesn't automatically update. It's really archaic. Oh, I'm second now. I'm second now, so I'm getting closer to having another call. So I've had 2 fares already. I got about 20 bucks on. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Anyway, last night, the Wednesday night turned out, I guess, okay. I'm on my way to having enough money for groceries. And I need a bit of gas money for my car. And I'm going out to the pub on Saturday night with a friend from YouTube. And I'd like to get a bottle of Laphroaig for the winter months. Hopefully I'll make enough to do that. But now let's concentrate on lease, gas money for my own car, and some money. It's all about money, isn't it? Yeah, you know, the usual. The usual. It's not easy this week. It's not been easy at all. This your first night out here?
Yeah, first night I've been out in Vancouver.
Oh, Vancouver. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? I'll let you know how the night went. It's now 5:18 a.m. I'm clearing at the airport. It took until 11 or so to get my lease on. And then I had a call to a bar on the gorge, and I took these people from the bar on the gorge downtown to the Little Jumbo. Little Jumbo is kind of like a, I don't know, it's a wine and whiskey bar or something like that. They have a little pink elephant as their mascot, so to speak. That's the Little Jumbo. And took these people there. And when I dropped them off, I had got some gas money, which was nice. Then I don't think I drove half a block, and at the Barden Banker, this woman comes out, and she's walking towards a cab that's parked in front of the Barden Banker. But that cab drives away, and she walks right out into the street and gets in my car and says, "We're going to Bear Mountain?" Bear Mountain. fabulous. Beautiful $30 fare from down. Actually, she gave me 40. It was $32 or $33. She gave me 40. Take her to Bear Mountain. Then I had a few more fares around, and they were not cheap fares. I was getting $15 and $20 fares rather than $5 and $8 fares. It makes a big difference. At one point I got sent to pick someone up, and he went out to the Western Communities, went out to Langford, and as soon as I dropped him off, I got sent to the western end of Langford, down by Luxton Road. And that guy also went up to Bear Mountain. That was another $30. And then I got back in, and I was reading some more, and I don't know, it just worked out very well. Now I took some girl to the mall. I guess she was the first of the morning people. And I took her to the mall where she works, and after dropping her off, immediately I got sent to Darwin Avenue, and this young couple came out to the airport because they're going on an eco tour in Costa Rica. Cool. Very cool. So I had enough money to get the groceries and to put gas in my car before I got this $50 fare to the airport. So now, well, you know what? If I do all right tomorrow night, I'll be able to get that bottle of Ardbeg Uigeadail that I've been kind of lusting after. I think I can afford it now, or I will be able to afford it after tomorrow night. That's just wonderful. Wonderful. Get food, get gas, get booze. Way to end the month. And now December will probably be good. I hope it's as good as last year. Anyway, I'll let you know about the Friday, maybe 24 or so hours from now. But the Thursday that I was worried about turned out to be just great. Talk to you sooner. Well, it's starting to do this kind of thing right now. Take a look. That's a car dealership, and it's got snow on the cars. It's getting a little bit white out here. It's 3 in the morning. You can probably see that by the dashboard clock there. 3 in the morning on Saturday morning, and it is snowing, and it's beginning to stick a little bit. I still got a lot of grip, so I'm not too worried, but it's looking like the all-winter wonderland happening here. Yeah, that's nice. Beautiful, lovely snow weather. I'm going to go to my part of the town where I like to sit and wait for things to happen and get through this before the light changes. Okay. And, well, might as well tell you what's going on, what's been going on. It's dropping pretty good out there. Okay, let's put this on the dash, let you know what's going on. Okay, so tonight started, I'm 5th in the zone now. Now it's going to die because it's snowing and people are where they want to be, and they don't want to go anywhere. I started out with a bang. I was lucky. I had good fares right away at the beginning, and I made, you know, $80 my first 2 hours. It was just superb. And then at one point, at 8 o'clock or so, I got sent to a supermarket, and when I got to the supermarket, there was a note on the MDT here saying that the woman's been waiting for 2 hours. And I'm going, well, obviously, you know, it was a black whatever yesterday, and so a lot of people, a lot of drivers decided to not do any of those calls from supermarkets, because, you know, usually a supermarket call doesn't go very far or make a lot of money, and you have to lift groceries. I mean, let's reject that call. So, you know, a lot of drivers probably rejected that call. So the lady waited for 2 hours at the supermarket. When I got there, I pulled up and I didn't see anyone. I didn't see anyone waiting outside, and I even went inside the lobby of the supermarket, and then I see this woman looking kind of disgruntled pushing a shopping cart out towards the taxi, and I asked her, "Are you the one who called for the cab?" And she says, "Yeah, and I've been waiting 2 hours." And I said, "Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but I can only drive one car at a time, and I received this call 5 minutes ago. Fair enough?" She wasn't too thrilled. She said, "You should tell your bosses that this is no way to run a business. I shouldn't have to wait for 2 hours for a cab." Well, I wasn't going to tell her that we're all independent. We're all, you know, that we can accept or reject a call. Whatever. Tell my bosses. There are no bosses to tell. This is a taxi business. We're all individuals. We're all in this as individuals. There's no hierarchy. There's no boss. There's no underling. There's no bullshit. And if something goes wrong, well, I'm the first contact that people have, that the company has with the public. So I have to, you know, do my bit. But I was pleasant to her, and I was polite to her the rest of the way. You know, I just said, "Look, I'm sorry, but I can only drive one car." So I got her to where she was going, and I grabbed all her groceries, and I took all her groceries in the front door, and then I left. And then I was doing good again. I was still busy, and it was going all right, and it was midnight, or it was 11, and I had almost $200 on, and it was going wonderful. I had a successful night, all in all. I could not complain. I could not complain at all. Look at this. This is great. I like the way the light reflects off the snow. It brings me a lift. I feel good when I see snow. So I had this one woman who was going from the Subway restaurant not too far from here out to the casino. So I took her out to the casino, and as soon as she got out, I got sent to the Olympic View Golf Course. Now that was about a 12 to 15 minute drive away from where I was at the time, but of course I went for it. I went, and it was a 14 persons and a 4-car order, apparently. So, yeah, of course I'll do it. So I ran all the way to the Olympic View golf course and didn't see anybody standing outside the clubhouse. Excuse me. Must have had something to eat that wasn't right. Actually, my last meal was about 8 hours ago. I'm still burping from it. It was a chili with quinoa in it, and Cindy used some kind of a sweet barbecue sauce in there. It's really, I think that's what's disagreeing with me. Now look at this. Look at this. This is pretty good. There was nobody there at that golf course. And then I got sent to another place. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Get real weather for a change here. Yeah, so where was I going with all of that? I'm a little bit tired right now, but I was getting dicked around after, for a while there, getting sent to addresses where there's nobody there, or people wouldn't answer their phone, or I wouldn't even have a phone number to call people at. I found that to be the rudest when I didn't have a phone number. So how do I get in touch with you if I can't phone you? There was one that had a buzzer for a building, and I buzzed the building buzzer, and nobody answered it. I heard click, 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 but I didn't hear anybody say anything. And if nobody said anything, I wasn't going to say your taxi's here. It's up to you to be looking out the window, or have your phone on at least so I can call you. I hate when I get these messages on the phone saying that your call has been forwarded to a message answering message machine, whatever. That's bullshit. That's complete and total utter bullshit. So then it started getting, I started connecting a little more and getting a little busier, and right now it's 10 minutes after 3 and I'm just over the $300 mark. I hope I'll have enough for, I'll probably have enough to go for dinner, and it's my turn to choose and it's my turn to drink. I'm looking forward to this. We got groceries to do also this week, but I think we'll leave that for Sunday. Yeah. Anyways, tonight, let me update myself here. I was 5th in the zone when I booked it, and now I'm 2nd. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. Lovely weather. I don't know why people panic when they see this. It's really not a big fucking deal. It's just a bit of snow. There's maybe an inch on the ground at the most. I still have a reasonably good grip. Brakes slide a little bit. It's not bad. It's going to get worse later on. The snow gets a little deeper. A few cars hit their brakes hard at a traffic light. Ice forms. And when the ice forms, then you got ice underneath the snow right by a traffic light. So people hit their brakes, and people slide on the ice that's underneath the snow and go into the intersection and have accidents and stuff. Yeah, looks like they put some melty stuff on the street that we're about to cross here. You know, instead of just driving around, I think I'm going to go into the parking lot and I'm going to wait for my next call. I've got a good book to read. It's another one of Steve Sterling's. Okay, well, you know what? Unless anything really momentous happens, hope yours is better than mine.